I don't know if you can see it, but I have this little disco ball and I have not had anything to do with it. I don't even know where I got it. And I figured this was the perfect opportunity. Now I'm ready to party. Hi, welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. My name is Beth if you are new here, and I like to talk about music. Today we have an album called Tension by KYLIE Minogue. I'm actually really looking forward to this. I am very much feeling like I could use some disco music right now. I always appreciate disco and that whole vibe because I feel like it's kind of an escape. It's a way to forget about your problems and just kind of get lost in the music, and so that is kind of what I'm looking to do tonight. So yeah, if you've been here for longer than 5 minutes, you know how I feel about disco. I definitely have to be in a very specific mood for it, and I do feel like I'm in the mood for it tonight. I actually feel really excited going into this album. A lot of people in the comment section of my videos have recommended that I listen to this artist, so I'm, you know, putting my faith in your music taste, and I'm gonna give it a listen. If you've been here for longer than 5 minutes, you know I reacted to Confessions on a Dance Floor and I reacted to Diamonds and Dance Floors. I enjoyed both. Both are the types of albums I would have to be in a very specific mood for. I actually really love Diamonds and Dance Floors. I was just listening to it before I sat down to film this. I'm hoping to get that same kind of quality with this album, and I have high hopes. I have heard one song off this album, and that is the lead single, Padam Padam, Padam Padam. I did like it. Something that I really appreciate about disco and any music that has that kind of vibe, because I don't know if this is pure disco or if I don't know my disco music. Like, I'm very much exploring something new, going into the unknown. I guess we have a few minutes. I will Google KYLIE Minogue really fast. Oh yeah, and I actually reacted to a KYLIE Minogue song in one of my other videos where I reacted to your favorite songs of all time, and I really enjoyed the song. It was really fun to listen to, and so yeah, I'm kind of hoping for like just a really fun album. Oh wow, okay, so KYLIE Minogue is the highest selling female Australian artist of all time, having sold over 80 million records worldwide. She has been recognized for reinventing herself in music as well as fashion, is referred to by the European press as the Princess of Pop and a style icon. Her accolades include a Grammy Award, 3 Brit Awards, and 17 ARIA Awards. So yeah, this is very much a highly acclaimed artist. Like, this is not me going into some small up-and-coming artist, which I knew going in. She has made a name for herself. She is very, very highly regarded and respected in the industry. But what's funny is I never heard of her until you guys started commenting under my videos telling me to listen to her albums, and I was like, who is this woman? But without further ado, the first track is actually, it's literally not even out yet. I'm filming this too early. Okay, so the first track is actually Padam Padam, which is the song that I know. So we can listen to it and kind of just bop around and see what happens. Oh my god, did you see that light just it just like flicked on? That was kind of creepy.
You look like fun to me. You look a little like somebody I know.
The vocal effects.
I'll be in your head all
weekend.
Shivers and butterflies.
Padam, padam.
I hear it and I know when your heart goes silent.
I remember being so confused, like, what is Padam Padam? And then it just made so much sense once I heard the song, and it's like, it's really fun and unique, honestly. I've never heard a song that, like, I don't know, it's just really fun and unique. Is it not? It is.
This place is crowding up. Wanna see what's underneath
that t-shirt. Why? I've listened to this song like 3 times and I already have it memorized.
and I can tell that you're on it. Padam, padam. I know you wanna take me home. Padam.
Oh, are we underwater? Oh, I love that. Oh, sorry. I love that production. It's a great song. It just is. And it took me a couple listens to realize just how cool it is, I think. But it's just so catchy. It's just so fun. It's such a vibe. But now we're getting into the songs that I have never heard before. Hold On to Now.
Way out in the way out, the stars keep on trying to shine. And there's a lonely heartbeat beating like mine.
There's just gonna be a lot of heartbeats on this album.
Baby, what are we holding on to?
It's gonna build though, it's gonna explode. I don't know if I'm vibing on the same level with this one. That electronic, like, EDM-esque production. I don't know that that's my thing. But I can't deny that, like, the drop goes hard. Okay, it's kind of growing on me, I'm not gonna lie. Sorry, I'm like literally getting lost in the dance trance, and I kid you not. It's not gonna happen with this album. Ooh, are we like taking off into space? This is very spacey. I actually really like that outro. That one grew on me. I didn't like it for the first, well, it's not that I didn't like it. I just didn't really think it stood out to me as much as the first song. But then once I got really into it, it got dropping, it got going, it got building. I really liked all that. I just don't think like that EDM-esque, was it EDM-esque? I don't know. Production was really for me. Also, her voice is interesting. I don't know if it's the effect or if it's her vocal tone, but it's just, I don't know, it's not what I was expecting. I was expecting a more like pure, clean sound. I think just because of some other artists that I've listened to, but she actually does sound more like Madonna. I'm not saying they sound the same, but there's just more of a similarity between their voices than like her voice to some other artists. You know, there's a similarity, then I see it.
Every night, a million hearts are breaking.
What's up with hearts breaking and beating and
Every time that you go close, I get shaking.
I'm not getting lost in the dance trance.
Should I stay, should I go? Maybe you could be my unconditional. Tell me how far would you go when you hear a song come on the radio?
Oh, this kind of feels like a fairy tale vibe. I don't know. This feels super dreamy. This is how I interact with disco. I just like bop around. Anyone else?
So just kiss me here right now. We're running out of time. So can we do it all again? Oh.
Yep, transitions.
Oh, there's nothing that I wouldn't do for love, the things we do for love.
Ooh, I kind of like that. I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of enjoying myself. Give me a bridge. Give me a disco bridge, you queen. Wait, why is this bridge my favorite part of the album so far? Oh, no, that bridge was one of the coolest parts of the album so far, in my opinion. The way it like went from word to word, it just sped up, and oh my gosh, that was so cool. Get Out, actually. Because what disco song is gonna have like an iconic bridge? You know what I mean? But she did that. Oh, yeah, no, this part right here. I kind of love this production. I kind of loved that one, low key. She has a lot to live up to because Padam Padam is just such a good song. So like when that one started, I think I was just a little bit bummed because I was like, I need Padam Padam energy right here, right now. But then once it got really into it again, I think it got stronger and stronger as it went on. The bridge section, like I actually really, really liked that song by the end of it. Yeah, boppy, dreamy. That one was very like dreamy and, you know, getting lost, things we do for love, like getting lost in the love and lost in that dream world maybe. Also, disco in general is just very dreamy. I often, as I talk about, get lost in the dance trance. You know, I kind of just trance out, I zone out, and I just get really into it sometimes, depending on the album and everything. But it's a fun time because I can just kind of forget my problems, forget anything else, and just zone out. Is that healthy? I don't know. The next one is also a single, but I have not heard it. It is called Tension. It is the title track. So I'm excited for this one because title track, you better be good. Oh yes, yep. Production supremacy right here. It's like one beat and I'm like, yes. I have low standards. No, but it's good.
I'm a star, babe, 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 do this all day, day.
What'd she say?
Bet you can't wait, wait, wait.
No, I'm sorry. I'm already pausing. I'm a star. Because if you missed what she said, I'm a star, babe, babe, babe. Do this all day, day, day. Cool like sorbet, babe, babe. And I will be replaying that because that was single-handedly my favorite part of the album so far. Okay, wow, this one is already my favorite. Like, already, I think, objectively the best, in my opinion, and we're like 2 seconds in. I'm sorry. No, I'm having to think. This is a thing right now. Perhaps this is a thing right now.
Let's all, babe, babe, babe. Let's all, babe, babe, babe. Bet you can't wait, wait, wait. Hands up on me, babe, babe. Hot like chili, hot like chili. Ooh, that to me feel up your mind. Every day and every night. It's the way I make you feel. All night, touch me right there. Touch me right there. Touch me right there. Baby, break the tension. All night, touch me right there. Touch me right there. Touch me right there. Baby.
It's building too.
Oh my God, touch me right there. Almost there, touch me right there.
I was not expecting that.
Almost there, touch me right there. Don't be shy, boy, I don't bite. You know better, touch me right there.
Oh, this is one of my favorites so far. Yes, I know, we're 4 tracks in. This one is just, I think, so unique. I think the other songs, like the Hold On to Now and Things We Do for Love, I think those are good songs. But this one is so unique. I mean, from the beginning of the song, the beat really stood out. And then that cadence, like I'm literally not gonna shut up about it anytime soon. Cool like sorbet, bay, bay. Once she said that, I knew I was in for a ride. And then it goes into the chorus and like I was expecting a drop because it was building up in the production, but I was not expecting that like EDM breakdown in the middle of the song. Was that EDM? I don't know. And she said, baby, break the tension. I don't know. Like it's just a freaking yes. I'm sorry, I'm already singing along. That means it's a hit.
Don't imitate, cool as all, baby.
Get out. Get out. The backing vocal singing it too.
Ooh, that to me feel up your mind. Every day and every night.
I also like the falsetto. I love that though. It's so fun. And it builds up and then it.
Oh my God, touch me right there. Almost there, touch me right there. Touch me right there. Almost there, touch me right there. Don't be shy, boy, I don't bite. You know better, touch me right there.
It's so catchy. Like. Okay, I'm sorry. That song was insane from start to finish. The ending too, that whole song, I just feel like it was so unique. The beat, the production was really interesting all the way through. The drop, I just feel like it was more captivating right away and more interesting right away than the songs before it. Not that those songs were bad or anything like that. I liked those songs too, but like that one, I'm sorry, that's gonna be one of my favorites, okay? I realize it's probably not for everyone because it did have that like EDM feel to it, like you're in the club and you know, the DJ is like, touch me right there, and it's just like, you know, it had that breakdown. But I, for one, am a tension stan. It's just about the vibes now. oh.
I know your star sign. What's on your bedside? Got the ability to read your mind. Let's get expressive. We can take our
Expressive.
slow down, shake it all out. Baby, can't you feel it? My heart is beating.
What is with heartbeats on this album? Every song is mentioned them.
And that's why
It always has this build and then this.
you know there's something about you and me. One more time, one more time.
One more time. I appreciate the builds and then the drop-offs in the choruses. That's happened on every single song. There's been a build-up where I know there's a drop coming because of the way in the background it goes, and then there's the drop. This is very much a club album, okay? Am I in a club right now? No. Am I going to go to a club soon? Also no. But hey, I'm in my room and this is my club, okay? I have a disco ball. And honestly, it's better than being around a bunch of sweaty drunk people anyway.
One more time. There's no denying.
There's all these little whoops.
Release the pressure, shake it all out.
Yeah, it's about just literally releasing the tension and dancing to get away from everything. And we got the same kind of themes and concepts in like Confessions on a Dance Floor. It just very much sounded like the whole point of the album was just to dance to forget your stresses. And that's exactly what I will say about this album. Probably other disco-y albums as well. How old is she? I'm looking it up. Why are the bridges low-key a little bit good? I just looked up her age. She's 55 years old. I mean, okay, obviously I know that like 55-year-olds can release albums and they can be good, but I didn't know that she was that old. That's interesting. I like it. Yeah. Oh, I love that. You just kind of get lost in the note. Saxophone too. There's a saxophone in there. I see you with the jazz elements. I liked that one. It probably wasn't a favorite. It didn't stand out to me personally on first listen, but I like the vibes. I really do appreciate this vibe right now. It is getting me out of my head, you know, getting me away from the cares of the world, and that's always a vibe. Oh, this is swanky. Hello, swank.
I remember the night, how you looked in the light.
I'm gonna be honest, I want another tension type song.
You still get behind.
Can we agree? I don't know. Probably not. People probably love this song. There's the saxophone again. It's back. Yeah, that was my least favorite so far. It just didn't really stand out to me. I really want like another tension moment just because tension felt so unique and it just really stood out to me, and so I would like another moment like that. But yeah, that one just kind of, it sounded like the ones before it to me, at least mostly, so I just didn't connect right away. But the next one, Hands. Okay.
Whenever I feel your hands all over me, it's like I'm up in heaven, I'm in a dream.
Yes.
Big drop on the baseline.
Yep.
Tick tock on the west side.
Yep.
Yeah. Cause I'm
Yeah.
ain't nobody killing my vibe. Ain't nobody killing my vibe. Yeah, what you think this is, huh? You're killing that, but I'm queen in this step, right? Yeah, everything I do is so right.
See, I like the unique cadences in this song.
Up in your face, I'm about to give you a taste.
See, that part was so unique. One of my favorite parts of the album so far. Oh my god, I love that one.
Let me know what's up. Wanna see your wild side. Your wild side. Baby boy, if you keep it up.
Oh my god, the verses of this one are insane. They're just so unique. The cadence, the flow of them is really standing out to me. It sounds different than a lot of the songs before it. Because with albums like this, you know, I know the whole point is like to get lost in the vibe and lost in the trance. And I'm sure if I was at a club and I was listening to this album, I wouldn't be listening intently enough to be making these comments about songs sounding similar. But because I'm listening here in my little apartment, like I am gonna make some comments. But anyway, I like the chorus as well. I think it's catchy, it's fun.
Everything I do is so right. Yeah, Barbie,
Like that.
I'm cherry on top of the cake. All up in your face. I'm about to give you a taste. Baby,
And there's that walk down.
pull me in closer. Whenever I feel your hands all over me.
The bridge too, with that sound effect, it sounded like, you know when you're watching a Disney movie and they like put the castle up and there's that sound effect? That's what that sounded like. Why is it so magical? This is one of my favorites. Again with the endings. That was one of my favorites. I just love that. The next one is Green Light. Guess what I'm thinking of? Lord.
Just give me the green light and I can make you feel better. Let's talk about it, babe. Your love, if you let me, I can get you
want to say, before I even hear another second of this pre-chorus, her pre-choruses are insane. They always really set up the chorus in a good way. Like, you're so ready for the chorus because of that build and because of that, whatever happens during the pre-chorus. Every single one has been so cool. That saxophone. I know I've only listened to like 2 disco albums, so I am definitely not the disco expert, and let me know if I'm wrong, but it feels unique to me that they're doing like the saxophone production. The saxophone in the production. It adds this like jazzy flair to what would, without the saxophone, it would be a different song. It would be just that disco beat. You know, I'm just thinking about the layering of these songs because they all are pretty layered. And that kind of interests me, just thinking about, you know, how they were made. And I don't know if a lot of disco music includes saxophones or brass instruments. Again, I've literally only listened to 2 other disco-y albums that I can remember. So I don't know, but it feels unique. It feels like a little jazzy flair, a little spice. It's just so catchy. I feel like I could easily sing and dance along to this in the club. Again, the club that I'm not going to be going to. Saxophone solo? I used to play saxophone, so that could have been me. I did like that one a lot. I don't know that I have a ton to say about it. This next one, I already like her.
Capture the magic and hold it in your hand. We're just a moment that's written in the sand.
Her voice is really unique. It's really interesting. It's unlike anything I've ever heard.
Chasing my diamond on the horizon.
The diamond. That reminds me of something. Oh, that melody really reminds me of something, but whatever it reminds me of, I'm sure was not the inspiration. Like, it's probably some like Disney Channel song or something. Just knowing how I tend to like make really weird connections between songs. Oh, she wants to touch me. Ooh, she never loved me. That's what that reminded me of. It reminded me of 303. What was that song called? Wait, hold on. Just hold on a minute. It's like completely different, but it just reminded me of it, okay? And that's a throwback if you also grew up knowing that song, so. Why is it a Vegas high? From gambling? I'm not paying attention to the lyrics, like.
Touching the heavens, oh yeah, we're raising hell. Open to everything like we're in a dream.
I love the little ahs and in the background. It just makes it more atmospheric. I just love the little additions, the little details.
Losing track of time.
I love that drop. I'm literally trancing out right now because of the dance trance. It's real. I swear to you. It's a real thing. Are those whistle notes? I couldn't help but think of Diamonds and Dance Floors, where Ava Max, she does a whistle note in one of her songs, and every time I hear it, I think of Ariana Grande, because Ariana Grande does whistle notes, and I just associate Ariana with whistle notes. Like, that's how it always will be. And so that just reminded me of like Ava and Ariana. Fade ending for that one. That was different. The next one is, I don't have a lot to say about that one, but the next one is 10 out of 10. I did like that one. I thought the drop into time was insane. It was just so catchy. Another one that I feel like I could just easily really dance or sing along to. And I'm not gonna lie, it did remind me of that 303 song, and I don't think I'll ever be able to get that comparison out of my head. Although I know it is very different and it is not in any way like, she didn't like steal that idea from 303. But anyway, 10 out of 10. You talking about me? Oliver Heldens. Who are you, sir? This is kind of like,
No, I'm gonna give you 10 out of 10. No, I'm gonna love you to death.
10 out of 10.
Body 10, touch 10.
Okay, this is Tension 2.0. See, I love the unexpected stuff like that. I did not see that coming for anything. The word I would use to describe the last couple songs they've been just a little bit more predictable. I'm not saying that I've like predicted exactly how they were gonna go, but there weren't as many elements that felt super unexpected and like random. And that was like such an unexpected random thing, at least for me. I did not see that coming for anything. And that's what I like, especially when I'm reacting. It's more interesting. It's more engaging to listen to. And it keeps the songs from all sounding like the same song. I'm not saying they literally are all the same, but you know, it is a disco album that has that cohesion because it's meant to just be listened to and like vibe to, you know? You're not supposed to have all these crazy things happening, and I get that, but I like the crazy things.
Looks so good, should be a crime. Running your mind all day and all night. Wanna devour me, boy, I might get wet, bring a towel. After we're done, let's hop in the shower. Attention, spend it all on ya. You know I'm gonna give you 10 out of 10. I'll give you something you can't forget. Baby, all night again and again.
10 out of 10. Body,
Yeah, no, that drop is everything.
touch,
10,
energy.
10, 10 out of 10.
I could love you perfectly, come fulfill your fantasy, make your dream reality. You got my full attention, spend
I love that.
all on ya.
That like flow is so good. If you want to talk about the lyrics, I mean, there's not really much to say, but I will say it's kind of about the feeling of being so entranced by someone. You know, I talk about like how disco kind of puts me in this dance trance and it helps me just release my tension, like release my inhibitions. Like,
Feel the rain on your skin.
but the lyrics too, being about love, you know, it's about being so in love with someone and there's like release all your stress when you're with them and all that stuff. So yeah, it must be nice.
Baby, all night again and again.
10 out of 10. Body, 10.
It's giving America's Got Talent, American Idol.
10 out of 10.
Loved it, one of my favorites. I actually really loved the feature, which I'm not usually a feature person. When I saw there was another person on the song, I was like, what are we gonna do here? Oliver Heldens, but Oliver Heldens was kind of necessary to bringing that cool, unexpected twist to the song that I just, every time it came on, it kind of shocked me, even though I knew it was coming. So riddle me that. The last track on the non-deluxe, which I'll check out the deluxe, but the last track on the non-deluxe is called Story. Is this gonna be like a slower song? Because I just can't imagine a fast song called Story. That just doesn't compute in my mind. It is gonna be slow. It's not, I know it's not. That was so crazy. It was like, I don't know how to describe it, but it was like I was going through the music, or like the music was like going through me, and I was like diving into it. KYLIE Minogue, everyone.
Take a dose, going nowhere. Another page, baby, take the stage. You know the stars are coming.
What are those notes?
When the rain came down, I couldn't get much higher.
I will say her range is kind of crazy. Like she has a very high, naturally high voice, and then she can go up to these notes that are just like stratospheric. I mean, I've never seen her perform live, but as critically acclaimed as she is, I'm sure the woman can sing live. And so that's just kind of crazy. Like, let me know if you've seen her live, low-key, because I'm just curious. Like, is she this good in person? I genuinely would like to know.
Everything'll be alright. You said. Another page, baby, take the stage. You know the stars are coming. I did a walk a little outside, a fall in the night sky. I did.
Okay, what is up with the bridges?
I was fighting a big fight, fighting the dark light.
Her bridges are insane on this album, and I couldn't have expected anything less. Because I never could have expected that, basically, because I don't know, it's a disco album. Like, you think it's just gonna kind of be the same vibe throughout. But every single time the bridge comes around, she changes it in a major way, a drastic way, and it is the most interesting and like exciting part of the song, in my opinion. Okay, add KYLIE Minogue. You guys know I have a little running list of bridge queens and kings, and KYLIE Minogue needs to be added to the list. I am going to be collecting more. Like, I want to collect them all. Just be Pokemon.
On the inside.
The chorus is the best part of this song. I feel like the verses, I don't love them as much as the chorus, but I love that high-pitched like da-da-da-da-da. A little fade-out ending to end the album. I really enjoyed listening to that, but I'm going to go ahead and check out the deluxe. There's just 3 songs: Love Train, Just Imagine, and Somebody to Love. And I already love that. Again, it really stands out. Like, it's unlike anything I heard the whole album.
I can see signs hanging on the wall. 99 lives, Super Mario.
What?
Call it what you like, call it what you say. Call it intuition, love is heading our way.
This might be one of the best songs.
All aboard my love train. Take it to
Oh.
the moon and the love, it's a beautiful view. All aboard my love train.
Wait, why is this so, like, fun and echoey and poppy? And I kind of think this one might be one of the best songs. I don't know if it's one of the best, but it's unique. What is up with the woos? I'm having fun over here.
Your bags is in off on a load.
On the album cover, it kind of looks like there's heat behind her, so I wonder if that's, you know, she mentions heat a lot on this album, like being in the heat of the night, like in the club or whatever.
Call it intuition, love is heading our way.
Get out. The pre-choruses. Okay, wait, just tell me why. Tell me why the pre-choruses and bridges are standing out to me on this album. Riddle me that.
All aboard my love.
The production of this one is so cool. I mean, honestly, the production of a lot of these songs. Wait, why was that so fun? I don't know. I think that was just a really strong one, honestly. Like, more unexpected moments, more standout moments. It was at least more memorable than I feel like a couple of the songs in the middle. But let's go into Just Imagine. Again, this one feels really different too. I like these bonus tracks.
Like a diamond rolling deep in the ocean. When you get it, just imagine. I can feel it coming.
Me when I hear the pre-choruses and I know the chorus is coming.
Just imagine.
Okay.
I don't know the truth, but I wouldn't want to trust it.
Yeah, I don't know. That one didn't really stand out to me. I did like the verses, but the chorus, personally, you know me, I like a drop. I like something that builds just a little bit more. I mean, there was a build in there, but it was just a little bit too subtle for my taste. I needed it to like really pop off. But the last track is called Somebody to Love. Y'all know how I feel about bonus tracks. I don't know if you do, but I will say I'm very hit or miss with them. Oh, okay.
One day the arrow's gonna get through. Nothing you can do. You won't know what you're getting into.
It's like computer programming in the background. I like it though. I like the layered little details.
If you want somebody to love you,
Oh,
you feel it at the time is right.
this kind of sounds like an older song.
Let the solo go. We could be good for.
I really like this driving beat, this disco-y beat along with those like computer sounds. I'm kind of getting lost in the dance trance again though. The chorus of this song, not the verses, not the production necessarily, but just that chorus sounds kind of like an old-timey song from a long time ago. I don't know why. I think just maybe her delivery of the words. Yeah, I can understand why those last 2 tracks were bonus tracks. I did like the first bonus track though a lot, actually. Yeah, I mean, I really enjoyed listening to this album. I can definitely see the appeal of how she's gotten to be as iconic as she is. I think it was really fun. It had a lot of like really layered production that was really interesting. There were some songs that I will say just didn't stand out as much to me personally, but some standouts for me would be obviously Tension, 10 out of 10, Green Light, Hands, and the single Padam Padam, Padam Padam, whatever. Yeah, but I really had fun listening to this, and I'm really glad that I was able to like enjoy it and appreciate it, because I wasn't sure, you know, with my my history with disco. I mean, it's not an album that I'll probably go back to fully, at least, just because it's not the style of music that I really lean toward on a day-to-day basis. I don't see myself ranking this just because I don't think I will go back to it. Of course, if I do go back to it, I will rank it. But if I was in like a dance environment, I think it would be really fun to listen to. Pre-choruses and bridges for days, I'm sorry. And just lots of little vibey moments. I don't know that I have too much to say about it. I mean, I feel like it's pretty straightforward, but I hope you guys enjoyed my reaction. I know a lot of you guys really wanted me to react to her, and I'm glad that I did finally. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed. I hope it was worth the wait. Thank you so much for watching, for being here, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye.